Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Mark's here as well. Yeah. And yes, we have just done this week's dare. We've decided though that we're just going to upload them as videos like during the week. So you'll see this Wednesday or Thursday, the day we don't upload the intro.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oops. Do this all the time. Me and Mark been filming, that's why you hear that. We literally just finished it. This time I didn't realise the volume was up. Anyways, half hour ROBLOX, half hour surprise game. Again, reacts are suspended, but they're back tonight because I'm on twice today. I'm on now, and I'm also on tonight at 1 AM as well. So if you miss out tonight, if you miss out on this stream today, don't worry because I am back here in literally about 8 hours time. So yeah, Mark, you ready?
Yeah.
Right, here's the intro. We've taken off the music. For some reason, it doesn't work. Here it is. What a great intro, isn't it, Mark? Amazing intro. David Pizza.
Nice. David Pizza.
David Pizza. David Pizza. Right, here we are. Hi everyone, Liam here. I'm Mark. Look, we're both wearing yellow again. I don't know how we've managed to do this twice. I think we've already done that once this season, haven't we? Right, Mark's here just for the first bit, and we have just finished a what's it called? The dare. We'll reveal a bit more in a minute. Here we are. So here's the contestants. Here they are in the heroes team. These are the villains. Nominated this week are Amethyst, B1, Balloony, Ben, Barbie, which should be the other way around, but whatever, Bossy, Clover, Gerald, Jasper, Kenny, Kim, Liam, Mark, Randy, Scott, and Waluigi. Now, this was the midnight update, but what we're going to reveal as an exclusive for the first time ever, how many votes did they actually get at midnight? You ready for this? Yeah. Kenny was winning with 17, Mark and Randy on 16. Balloony was 4th with 13, and Clover there as well, both competing for 4th, which obviously isn't how it ended, but it went to a tiebreaker there. Scott in 6th, 13 points. Amethyst and Kim just on 7. But then, as we look, this was the official vote. 68.65% approval rating, 714 votes by 13 users. Kenny, top of the vote, 104. Scott, 102. Randy on 100. Mark, 98. That's better than I did, high five. Amethyst here, 91. Very unlucky when you consider that 91 would have won her the vote in the villains. Mark, here's a surprise for you. Look, Amethyst here has 91 points. If Amethyst was on the villains team, she would have won this vote. Kim on 77, Balloony 75, Clover 67. Not that far off, but these three were nowhere near close. Now let's take a look at the villains here. These were who were nominated. Midnight update, look at this incredible percentage here for B1 Battle Droid, which obviously wasn't sustainable, didn't last. 36.7% for B1 Battle Droid, 20.4% for me, 14.3% for Barbie, just 8.2% for Jasper, which is quite incredible when you consider that Jasper actually won this vote. But look, at the midnight update, Jasper was 28.5% behind. And she's come back from a 28.5% thing and won in a recount and a tiebreaker. And the more incredible thing is the fact B1 Battle Droid didn't even place in the top 4 despite literally having a majority over the bottom of 30.4%. Now that is a colossal bottle. And this is what the points actually look like. 18 for B1 Battle Droid, 10 for Liam, 7 for Barbie, 4 for Jasper, 3 for Ben and Bossy, and just 2 for Gerald and Waluigi. Oh yeah, look, Gerald in the bottom there. Now here's what the points look like. Jasper and Liam are on 89, but thanks to 7 recounts and a tiebreaker, we found out that Jasper received 89 before Liam did. Then we have Barbie, 87 votes. Ben, look at this, how close it was. first of all, 1 point here. And second of all, look at that. 6th place here, Gerald, 75. He was 1 point away from being 4th. 76 for Ben, 76 Waluigi, 75 for Gerald. We can confirm, though, that Ben received the 76 votes first and therefore went through. Then we have B1 Baltroid, who was quite close. Not as close as that. Any other time we'd be saying how close and unlucky B1 Baltroid is, but considering there was a 30% lead, and obviously how close this one was, it's a bit of a flop, but unlucky. And then we have Bossy, worst of the lot here, 53 votes, not even close. Now, we've already wrote the episode, you know about this, don't you? Here's the dares. Today's dare would have been that the loser must name all 16 contestants. If they miss, they must redo and do star jumps. Now, here's how we predicted. Look, Mark chose himself to win. I went for Kim. I went Kenny. He went Kim. Then Amethyst. He went Scott. I went Scott. Randy, Clover, Balloony. We both agreed on Balloony, but we both got it wrong. Then I said Mark for 7th. Kenny for 7th. Mark said Kenny for 7th here. He couldn't have been more wrong if he tried. I put Clover for last, and Mark put Amethyst for last. The only one correct here was Clover. Thank you, Clover, for doing so terrible in the public vote and potentially saving me from a dare. Anyway, we now have the villains predictions. So I went and chose Jasper for first here. So I got that one right. Mark went Barbie. I went Gerald. Bit too optimistic here. Mark went for Ben. I went Barbie. Mark went B1. I might have got Barbie right, but I don't remember. Then Liam. Mark went Bossy, which couldn't be more wrong. Then I went B1. Mark, you got that one right. I didn't. Waluigi, fair play. Then I went Waluigi. You went for me. Then I went for Ben. You couldn't have been more wrong on this one. Jasper 7th. 8th, I went Bossy. Got that one right. You went Gerald. Definitely got that one wrong. So 4-1. Mark had to do the dare. Mark, how did you feel about doing the dare? Because we've already filmed it. You can talk about the dare. It took him... We expected it to take over an hour. How quick was it? Do you remember?
Probably about 3 attempts.
Yeah, it was 8 minutes.
Yeah.
He did it in 8 minutes and 3 attempts. Now, here is the popular trash. This is how many 10s everyone's got. Before we started, Kim was first with 13 10s in the qualifiers. Scott, who obviously got eliminated quite early in the qualifiers and got a second chance, is obviously on 0 here. And unpopular trash, Ben top here, 4. And look, there is 5 here on a clean sheet here. Balloony, Jasper, Kenny, Kim, Scott. Now, this week, Mark!
Nice.
Anything you want to say to the people who voted for you? Because look, you got the most 10s.
Thanks.
Everyone here got a 10, the least amount of 10s. Balloony just got 1, Clover only got 1 as well. But look, Scott on 7, Gerald on 6, Amethyst, Kenny, Liam on 5, Randy on 4, B1 on 3, B1, Jasper, Kim on 3, sorry. Barbie, Ben, Bossy, and Waluigi on 2, and Balloony and Clover on just 1. Now here's the 0. So most 0 so far has gone to Gerald. 3, and on the clean sheet this week, oh no, this is this week's ones. Gerald was the most unpopular with 3. Bossy, me, and Mark got 2. Amethyst, B1, Balloony, Barbie, Ben, Clover, Jasper, Kim, and Waluigi got 1. And receiving 0 zeros this week, Kenny, Randy, and Scott. Which means that the popular trash at the moment... Well done! Mark, you are currently going to win popular trash here. You have a free 10-point lead here. Is there anything you want to say before I break the microphone?
Thanks.
Okay, so we have Mark on 19, Kim and me on 16, Gerald on 14, Kenny on 13, Amethyst on 12, Jasper on 11, B1 and Randy on 10, Barbie on 9, Balloony, Clover, Ben and Scott on 7, Bossy and Waluigi at the bottom with just 6. Oops, wrong way. Now we have unpopular trash, and we have now landed with Gerald being the most unpopular with 6. Ben, me and Mark on 5. B1, Bossy, Clover on 4. Barbie and Waluigi on 3. Amethyst on 2. Balloony, Jasper, Kim and Randy on 1. And Kenny and Scott are still on 0. However, I have also seen people say in posts that they are planning to give Kenny a 0 So I'm not sure about Scott. I don't think Kenny's going to keep the clean sheet much longer. But Mark, you're going to go now. We'll see you later, mate. We're not going to see you later. There's no draw. Bye, Mark. And we're going to play half an hour of Roblox. Half an hour bit kind of got me there. I'm like, oh yeah, we've got to do that. And there's no one here actually right now, I don't believe. We're going to take a look. Someone I am friends with is playing that. We were playing that last time, so we won't start with it. Should we be stupid? No, we ain't got time for that. That looks really strange. I think that's to do with the Minecraft movie. Oh shite, you shouldn't be seeing this stuff. Sorry guys. Hang on. What's going on here? Why am I getting notifications for all this? Don't know what went wrong there, but whatever. Luckily I spotted that. Right, so we have the game open, and the 30 minutes does not start until the game has opened. I'm going to be fairer here and just let it load, and then we'll start timer. Okay, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. By the way, can I just mention that I do not choose the surprise game until literally the end of this stream. I could play anything. Even I don't know. It's just whatever I decide to do. Ooh, that was a bad start there. Someone's messaging me. No, they're not. There is no messages in the chat. I don't know why it's telling me that. Oh, yeah, I need to actually. Next time oh no, I'll do it now. I'm multitasking, guys. Alright. Reacts will reopen at the end of this stream, by the way. I'm back here at 1 AM because again it was a double premiere. So, what did you guys think of the episode, by the way? How shocking is that? You could only see the top 8, but the results are officially revealed, so might be a bit boring the first 10 minutes of tomorrow, but whatever. It is what it is. So we can't really discuss an after the binning. It's pretty stupid though, because like you'd think we'd have to talk about binning here, but this is the second after the binning. No one's gone home yet, but that also means that no one will be bin. Well, someone will have been officially binned probably by the after the binning 2, but the votes won't be counted yet. So binning after the binning 0, 1 and 2, there will be no one binned, but after the binning 3, I am going to give you an exclusive here. It's going to be a double elimination. Next week is a double. 2 contestants will be binned on day 10. It's not just one. It's an exclusive for you. It's a double binning. No. That's helpful. So make sure that if your favourite is nominated tomorrow, that you definitely go and vote for them. Which I mention every week, but I am very much aware, obviously, by the fact that some fans protested against another Battle for Trash fan in the stream, which I don't really see how that's going to fix anything, but okay. Why there was this whole drama with the jail thing, I believe. Well, now we know the result now, I can kind of discuss this in full. Basically, what happened was there was a Gerald fans campaigning all over like everything, weren't they? Like, even on other people's videos, they're like, "Oh, can you go on BFT and give Gerald a 10, please?" But as well as this, there was also the fact that one of the Gerald fans who was like campaigning like really hard had forgotten to vote. And what made it worse is that I'd posted something saying that there was 7 recounts and a tiebreaker, which is actually true. That did happen. Did I miss a checkpoint? I've missed a checkpoint. I'm just gonna have to take the L there. Yeah, one of the Gerald fans that were campaigning really hard basically forgot to vote. It went down to 7 recounts and a tiebreaker, and ultimately Gerald lost by 1 point. Oh right, okay. I can't. How am I supposed to save myself from that? Let us. Right, let's wait for it. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. There we are. No. Yeah, make sure you vote. We don't want any more drama. Don't want it to come down to a 1 vote again and everyone's like arguing. Do you know what's weird though? Is like all that beef about the whole Gerald situation all calmed down when you all found out that you'd only lost by 1. Like, surely that's the time to have the arguments about it, not before the vote has even been revealed. Do you imagine if Gerald won by like 406 points or something? How stupid would that have looked? How long we got? 24 minutes. 24? Oh yeah. It's weird when you have one stream that's an hour and the other stream's half an hour. I'm gonna be like, why is this stream taking so long? Like tomorrow. Technically tomorrow. More like 7.5 hours time. I'm supposed to use this. Ugh, no. So what am I supposed to do here? Use the. Where's the bloody boxes? Oh. Oh, that's so stupid. Doesn't matter. 1 or 2. Only needed 2 anyways. Find ladder. Okay. Well, that was easy. It's right bloody there. And yes, I've got my glasses on before someone asks. I'll take them off before I react so you guys don't bully me. Before reacts? You guys aren't going to see me until the end of the stream. There's no reacts, isn't there? But it's back at the end of the stream. So I only needed 2 boxes. Will I get away? No! Will I get away with this again? I don't know. That's really helpful. Thank you very much. No. Well, that better work too. That's so unfair. Huh. We're in a toilet. Yes! It's not one of those levels. Oh. That being said, I wouldn't mind the other levels right now. that's lucky. We get a second chance. We're getting a second chance with that. We are. We weren't that terrible. We can get away with it. Yes. Oh no. If we don't get this on the first, or at least second try, we're probably done though. Oh shit. Sorry for the swear. Oh no, are we out? Oh, right. There's no point. So we're gonna have to do that all over again, which is quite frustrating. So if you're at least a little bit close to it, you can kind of there's no saving that. No point even attempting that, to be honest. This is not one of my strong points, these levels, by the way. So I do need to let you all know that this may take me quite a few attempts. I might get overtaken probably by whoever's it, like, oh no. Oh, we're gonna get another shot there. No. No! Oh my gosh. No. Oh, get in. No. But wait. What would have been better? Yeah. Should have thought of that. If I'd thought of that quick. Still, fuck's sake. That was stupid, wasn't it? What if I do it this way? What if I use the same one? If we keep missing, then we lose. So at the end of the day, as long as we can get this one done, we're basically fine. So then my plan here, I've got a bit of a plan now. If we fuck this one up, we'll go for the one there. We've got another shot. Can we grab that? We can grab that, but that looks, what? Can we get it or no? No. That is okay because we can take this approach. That looks so on though. There we are. We've done it. Officially day 2, which means that there's 74 days before I get binned from this channel. I've already pressed the bloody button. I don't think anyone's watching right now, so I'm going to mute the microphone for a bit. Well, we're halfway, by the way. Then it's a surprise game. What on earth is this? That's so weird. Anyway. Oh. Okay. Got it. Right, anyway, I'll mute the mic for a bit. This might have to go down as one of the most boring boss battles I've ever done in my life, but if you notice, looks like it's going to take me probably the entire 12.5 minutes. It seems like we're going to probably pass this. Are we just feeding the chicken? What on earth? It's meant to be the boss, by the way. It's done fuck all so far. Sorry if that's why. No, I don't, funny enough. Right, nearly there. 2 more. Poo. Wow. I could really say that that was a really close battle there. I really didn't know who was going to win that one. Okay. Oh, I'm not really driving it. Okay. Hey, we've won. So, what's that? You can change the sky. That's quite cool. Right, 10 minutes to go. No extra time so far, by the way. Right, so can we play? That seems really stupid. Let's play that. I'll mute the microphone for a bit. Hey, we just did one of those levels in the first attempt. Wow, that was a good one. I don't think we've done that for quite some time. Got about 5. We've got 4.5 minutes now. Yes, I'm still trying to think. What do I want to do for the surprise game? Everyone's been quite quiet today. I haven't heard anything in the chat today at all. So far, you guys have been quite quiet. I haven't heard anything. If any of you are watching, please do say hello, because I do respond to every comment and every reply I get. So don't be shy. I will reply. So the only time I won't reply, and it's not my fault. So I personally, I don't mind it. This is YouTube doing this. Oh, not this shit. Is if someone basically says a swear word in your if you say a swear word in a comment, sometimes it doesn't show up. I'm fine with people saying rude words in the chat, but the thing is, YouTube is a bit annoying when it comes to that. So if you do send stuff like that in, it will not show up. Two Stews 4. ROBLOX. Not the poo. Disgusting. What? Okay. Well, at least that was a bit more pleasant than I expected, let's just say. Not having to be pooped out a toilet. How long we have left? Shit. 2 minutes for. I might as well keep the microphone on for this bit. I have not. Hang on. I'm gonna just add an extra minute for that. Sorry, I tripped over my own bloody microphone. How stupid's that? Oh, what? Oh, fair. Okay, got you. We're nearly done. Oh. I'm not really sure what we can really do in 1:38. So if we pass this, I'm just going to stay in this game because there's no point playing anything else. I might play a bit of that other game, but only for a few seconds. It's only if there's at least a minute left by the time I finish this. Play a bit of it, right? But I'm only going to play for a minute, so just be aware of that. And we... Ew. Right, I've got 49 seconds. Alright, so what was it called? If I can find it quickly. 29 seconds we got. Play it for a grand total of 10 seconds. Really, we should just play the dot me with the amount of time we had left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extra time, 1 minute. So, there we are. Ooh. Oh no, I might not win this actually. "17 seconds. Time is up. Oh yeah, we were beefing red pandas, weren't we? Wow. Hi. Time's up. Alright, after the break, we'll be playing a different game. And I've decided that that game is going to be... We did Temple one last time, so we're not doing that between... We're going to play Uno. I'm in the mood to play Uno. First, we're going to check the Liverpool score, because apparently they are going to lift the trophy today, regardless of the result. It's 2-1. Arsenal have... It was 2-0 when I came on here. It's 2-1. Martinelli has scored. It's 2-1 now. Alright, Uno Classic. Half hour on the clock. Let's go. Ooh. I'm not gonna be evil until the end. If I've got a card, I'll do the card. If I don't have a card, that's when I'm gonna start playing eval.
Red.
Yes!
Skip. Red. Draw 4.
I feel bad for Alina. Just don't play reverse, God. What you do?
Blue.
Sorry, Alina. I'm so sorry. It's the way the luck is.
Uno.
I feel so bad if you're this isn't bots and they're real. I'm genuinely so
Draw
sorry.
4.
I genuinely feel so bad.
Reverse.
That's
Draw 2.
fair enough.
Draw 2. Draw 2.
Fair enough. See
Skip.
the revenge here.
Yellow.
I thought that was an easy win for sure, but Alina got revenge. I'm annoyed because they were so close. That's okay. need to hope someone has a blue 3. No. No.
Reverse.
We might get lucky here.
Uno.
And that's a play.
Uno.
Blue. How about Alina?
Blue. Draw 4.
Huh? Okay. 0.
Super duper.
We won. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a bloody advert. Oh, for fuck's sake.